Take a listen to Dan Orlovsky, former NFL quarterback, talking about if he thinks the Ravens could move on from their head coach, John Harbaugh.
Harbaugh's a great coach. So to your question, like, where does rubber meet the road? We've gone through like these waves. This is the bottom of the wave with this organization. With this put together, they've been the number 1 seed. They've been dominant on offense. They've been dominant on defense. They haven't gotten past. All of a sudden now they're going to miss the playoffs. You guys know the NFL well enough. You don't just run it back as is. We're not just going to copy and paste. Even good organizations have to sit back and go like, we're really just going to run it back again with this also? I'm not saying they're going to fire him, because if they fired him, he would have a job in 1 second. But change somewhere. I don't know. That's why I said there's all these levels of great there. It's not like you could point to it and say, they're just short of a quarterback. No, or the head coach isn't good enough. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know when you fall this short of expectation in the NFL, usually something happens.
So let me ask you this. John Harbaugh is let go. How hard does Jimmy Haslam pursue John Harbaugh? And if they do move on from Kevin Stefanski, who are some of the guys you would be interested in?
I try not to play the name game when it comes to head coaches, because I feel like we end up just falling in love with the biggest name that we recognize, right? Because coach is not like player where you can watch them, evaluate them, get all 22 on what they're doing, and try to figure out how good they are at their job, right? We just don't have that amount of information. I just want that hire to be process driven, right? That they're making a decision that they feel like will work within the building, and not trying to make a decision that they feel like will work from a public relations standpoint. So if they hire somebody, Dave, that I've never heard of, but their process tells them that they love him and this is the guy that they want, I'm willing to give that a chance, because I'm not going to sit here and be like, nah, I'm the expert on what every assistant coach in the NFL is doing. We don't know. Nobody knows. Everybody's guessing. So I try to stay out the name game there when it comes to hiring a coach. I think it's just think about the traits that you want. And I think the most important thing to keep in mind is, why are you firing Kevin Stefanski? Like, what's the reason for firing Kevin Stefanski? Is it offensive performance? Okay, so if you're going to fire Kevin because the offensive performance is bad, the question that the guy you hire has to be able to answer with his resume or with his pitch at the press conference is how he's going to solve that problem.